If this is engaged properly, you'll have a ton more power into your bench press. Hey guys, I'm here with the world's strongest bench presser, Julius Maddox, and this is part 2 of the Fix Your Bench Press series.
Get up and get down, get up and get.
Hey guys, today what we're gonna do is cover core stability and stiffness, learning how to lock your lats down. I'm gonna give you 2 tips that you can use to teach your body how to create stiffness here so that you can have maximal power into your bench press. Tip number 1 is how to create sufficient core stability when you're bench pressing. A lot of people think that the bench press is just an upper body movement. It's not. It's a full body exercise. And when you teach yourself how to create sufficient stiffness in your core, you can unleash a ton of power into your arms for a better bench press. Here's a simple tip. Take a light resistance band. You can hook it to the edge of your rig, or if you just have some heavy dumbbells, you can also hook it there. We're gonna take this, put it all the way over the top of your stomach, and then hook it again down here. So I'm gonna push it back and then back down. So right here, this band is pushing down on the stomach. Now his cue, when he's going through his bench press, is to take a big breath and to push the band away. Stiffen, don't let it sink back into the stomach as he goes throughout the bench press. Big breath, stiffen against the band, and then bench. So what this is doing is teaching you big breath first, stiffen against the band, then perform your bench press. If this is engaged properly, you'll have a ton more power into your bench press. So don't be relaxed here. This is an excellent drill I first learned from the guys at Kabuki Strength. The idea is the band is bringing more sensory awareness to the core. And when you can learn how to use this properly, your bench press will skyrocket. The next tip is about how to create proper lat activation during your bench press. What we're gonna use are 2 small bands. We're gonna put this across Julius's shoulders right here. I'm gonna sneak behind the bench. Now, I'm gonna pull back on the bands like this. Have this positioned underneath his armpits. Now, my cue for him is to tension the bands. And by tensioning the bands, pulling his shoulders down, he's activating his lats. And those are those big, strong V-shaped muscles that run on your back. And when tensioned appropriately, are gonna pull the elbows into that ideal tucked position we wanna see with the bench press. And then also enhance core stiffness like crazy. And again, the more stiffness you create in your trunk, the more distal power you can unleash in your arms. So by just thinking, tension the band, you'll tuck the elbows into the ideal position, engage your lats, and then perform the rest of the bench press. Lat activation is one of the key areas of bench technique that most people don't talk about enough. I want to thank all the guys at Kabuki Strength for both of these tips. They're ones that I learned from them. Excellent ways to bring awareness to proper activation for stabilization during your lifts. How did you like those, Julius?
I enjoyed them. So what it's doing, again, it's forcing me to engage. So reset, engage, and also it complements the exercise you did before, because when I'm doing that, it's forcing me to pull air in again, which is gonna limit the range of motion and help me maintain tightness, which is gonna translate to stability. And you know as well as I know, a stable lift means everything.
Talk to me about how important it is to generate tremendous stiffness and engage those lats whenever you're bench pressing tremendous weights.
Well, I mean, again, you're only, as Matt Winning says, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So if there's a weak link in the chain, then that's where the energy is going to leak from. So again, if there's a weakness in the posterior or anterior chain through the movement, that's where your energy is going to transfer to. So we just have to realize that maintaining tightness, though it's uncomfortable, is gonna benefit you in the long run.
I love that. All right, guys, so that is it for our Fix Your Bench Press Part 2 series. This one was on, obviously, trunk stiffness, lat engagement. Come on back for our next in line with this series coming soon. And again, once you're done with watching this video, go head on over, check out Julius's YouTube page, give him a subscribe button, and yeah, we'll go from there. Until next time, guys, happy bench pressing.
They say that Energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost.